Today we're going to talk about a new stretch for the hip, specifically for our hip flexor. So our hip flexors go down and they help bend our hip up like that. So one of the problems is we often overuse those muscles. When our pelvis tips forward, our hip flexor muscles get pretty tight and overused. So we'll often hear people saying they need a hip flexor release or a hip flexor stretch. This is a very common stretch for that, and it's a standing up stretch, so I'm going to show you over here in the back this stretch and then just go over some of the tips for it. So this type of stretch, I'm going to show you from the side, but I typically have someone hold on to a table or a countertop so they don't get in trouble with their balance. You want to get into a lunge position, and for this one, we're going to stretch the back hip, and we're going to lunge down. And again, we're not going to arch. We're going to let ourselves stay curled and allow our body to drop down. I'll show you now from the opposite side, and now we're stretching the left side. So we're going to lunge down, and we're going to get a stretch right here. Sometimes you won't even get this far before you feel a stretch. Now, if you feel pain in your low back, you don't want to do this. If you feel pain in either of your knees or your ankles, you don't want to do this. We want to keep it so you just feel a nice stretch through here. And again, you don't want to do this if you're going right into some kind of athletic activity. This is for just gentle stretch, maybe when you get up or after a cool down from an activity. Another way that people like to do it is they lay on a table and let one leg hang down, or might even use a band to pull back, and they get a stretch right here. Again, that also may contribute to some low back pain, so we have to be careful when you're doing these. And just as I mentioned last week, a lot of stretches that we have going on that are out there in general population, they might not be appropriate for you. With any stretch, we are trying to get the muscles to release their neuromuscular tone to let go. We are not wanting to tear muscle fibers to create this stretch. Please keep this in mind so that you do some breathing while you're doing any of these stretches. Also, please check with someone to see if this is a correct stretch for you if you're not sure. I would love to help you out, and we can even do some one-on-one sessions if that's an interest of you. Thanks for listening, and I hope this helps. Please check out the website, paberinstitute.com, to learn more about some breathing techniques. I have plenty of videos up there from interviews that can help you out and get you started on your new journey in life. Thanks again. Bye.